Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
Hell yeah. Those fancy golden accessories from Ulda will not get crafted by themselves. Show taco. Yes.
Oh.
What? No!
Oh.
Oh. Oh, hey. Oh, hello? Both of you?
If it isn't the third promise.
Kill him now. Look at this abomination with two heads. Two-headed Mamulja. Man, he deserves a fucking beating after that. God damn it, it's food! Kill which one? Both of them. The question is, which one first? All of them.
Oh. No.
Anyone with this piece of shit?
I don't know these ones. New salt.
It's Warrior of Light for you, dumbass.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
Fuck you, lizard.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
The third promise remembers us! Such an honor. Glory on your name, brother. And on yours, brother.
Each head has its own name. Okay.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
This voice actor is really doing a good job. I hate him already. Yeah. I'm not a fan either. He has a familiar voice. I mean, what? Achoo. Mayhaps, please. This is kind of weird. Nice weather we have. Yeah.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
This is not a child. This is some accident. Something a train ran over? I don't know.
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling house cat, we are blessed siblings. The
House cat.
elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihyola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Ha! Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
I say we fight them now if we can't. Well, that's his idea too.
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
Okay, Cryo stopped it. she ruined it.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
It's not pointless, Cryo. He stepped on food. He must pay. Yeah, like, what the fuck? It was tacos.
Pathetic. Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
Merely weaklings. Merely weaklings. Yeah. You stepped on our food, dumbass. Cryo would explode you into pieces and send those pieces to the past so you can look at them. Don't fuck with Cryo. Don't fuck with Cryo. Now that she has her brush, she's unstoppable. And I love her, and I'll protect her forever.
Listen to me, you.
The little hand, the little hand.
A two-headed mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common. The
Inbreeding.
Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo,
Hubigo. Oh, he has tacos.
the Bunewa,
The Bunewa. That's his other head. Taco
Amidoko.
spotted! Fucking tacos! Like, I say we steal from them and run away. I don't know.
Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubiko and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
Oh, that's how you talk. That's well said. Oh, you can be a true colonizer and offer some baubles for the mirrors. Remember? Mirrors. I'm very mad at this lizard, you know? I'm not happy either. That's the two-head lizard.
Binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you. I am talking scorched earth, motherfucker. I will massacre you. I will fuck you up.
Hell yeah. Well said, Tom Cruise.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest. As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
No, let's have tacos first. I'm sure you ate.
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know.
Ugh. I think I threw out my back in a rage. Being careful. Don't break yourself.
It's
Destiny
raining
calls.
tacos, it's raining tacos.
Turn for more tacos
On the
later.
street, tacos, all you can eat.
Thank you. Destiny can't wait. Taco time, yeah.
So it goes.
See how disappointed she is? Look at what you guys are doing to the I don't know, the future ruler maybe? Now I miss my macro. Okay. So no tacos for Lenia? Damn it. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tulihiolo cuisine. Yeah, same. But we should hurry and join Alfino and the others at the palace. These goddamn twigs. Just because they don't eat anything, they won't let us have all the fun. Interesting that in the trailer, Graha was there eating tacos and he's not even there. He'd save one for us. He totally would. And he would let us eat. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talonmarch, if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of how the city is laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Volokshunsa. He's eating the tacos as we speak. He showed up early. I'm pretty sure he's hidden somewhere, stuffing his belly with tacos. I'm pretty sure. Oh, my poor empty belly. Aww. Wuklamak knows the shit. She knows it. She knows it. She's one of us. She should totally be Dawn's servant. Oh, look at this little... Oh, up you go. Uppy. Come on, throw it up again. Oh. Oh. That's so sweet. You made it. Good. Then we are all here. The party poopers and the taco-less. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait us forever. Wait, a colibri, as far as I know, is a very small bird. Unless... Wait. Is that bird we killed a colibri too? Because if that's the one, then I understand. I'm getting all this gear, but I'm pretty sure it's not as good as the one I have because I got the Credendum gear. Item level 645. Oh, please. Upon speaking to Erenville, several cutscenes will play in sequence. This is so famous as Prey Return to the Waking Sands. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Movie time! Okay, everybody shut up! It's time for cutscenes. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best as I could in a short time. Jenner! Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably, something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. 'Twas like herding a pair of unruly curls. Oh god. Being sitting tight and quiet. Very good. Good boy. Honestly. I understand all too well. Charlian has the same effect on me. Right then, now it's time we saw the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for. What do you mean? He's gonna fucking jump on us? What? Who's your father? Like, is he okay? Is he angry? Is he hungry? That's the important question. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Wait. Oh, excuse me? It's Tinian!
Estinian? When did he get here?
What the fuck is this random dragoon doing here? He's so random.
What's the point? Why is he here?
Mm-hmm. Yes, why? What is happening? This is not a dragon. This is not a... You can't use his eyes.
Oh, you know this man?
If we know him...
Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
And of course, Estina was like, yeah, okay, I'm not doing anything. It's all right. Stand stares and question instead of helping. I'm not sure they are fighting, like, to death. I think there's just dueling, like, friendly duel. This song is pretty good, too.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
Her father's a lizard? Yeah. She's adopted. And he has 2 heads too. The wind! Am I like, hell yeah?
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
Hi, Estinian. Hi, it's us. Hi.
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
Oh, he's a formidable soul.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
That would be me. Sorry, autographs later. Hi. Ooh, formidable.
I see you, warrior.
Actually, Reaper, but I understand the confusion. Plague Bringer? Actually, I'm not a Plague Bringer. We had no idea. Since when does Estonian tell anyone what he's going to do next? Like, the fuck? He just goes and does stuff. He doesn't really say anything. Plague Reaper? Plague Bringer Reaper? Oh my god, this is getting like a... It's becoming a tongue twister.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
Okay, just wandering around, just, you know, having the best time. He's probably stuck there with no money after meeting the first pillow. My god, can you imagine?
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
Yep. The resident dragoon is a fucking random... most random person in the face of Eorzea. And Tural now.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
One of his head is sleeping?
I'm not sure I understand.
That's why it's covered.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Oh. When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonash.
It's Erenville now, Don Servant. I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies. Ha! Old-tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
The claimants are assembled. The first promise, Zorolja. The second promise, Gona. The third promise, Uklamat. And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakun Jaja. You four will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Serpent. I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young. And so I look to the always for inspiration. The right of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all. So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Now you have us to compete against. Though it seems the one-head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel
Surprise,
the lands
Patrick.
of Dawntrail and find the City of Gold.
El Dorado.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Gona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
You offer us proof, my unbroken word. For I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyobo. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you'll need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
Is the Golden City the friends we made along the way? Yes.
Tuliyola saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples, step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Yes, Captain Obvious.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both. But I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja as successor and be done with it.
The rite of cessation begins now. I'll be watching your progress with great interest.
He wisely ignored it completely.
And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
There goes Kryl. Hey.
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
She will.
I am Kryl Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Wink, wink.
Ah.
It is.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring.
Huge.
A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time.
What?
I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
Aw, man. Oh, look at her face!
But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
I love her. Galuf just went on vacation, Cryo, just that. Yeah, he was just like, you know, taking a break.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
What? Excuse me, sir. Aaronville always with his arms crossed like that, like, ugh.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
Why not?
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm.
She is very enthusiastic.
Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil. If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Comparing this to the end of the world, this is a piece of cake.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
Beautiful. Wow. I've made my decision and I mean to see through it. My controller turned off. So long were the cutscenes.
Is that so? I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Here they come! It's Sarolja! Such a fearsome mien.
Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
You're green, sir.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
You're too early, dude.
Serelja. Take heart, tiller of the soil. The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
He didn't say he's gonna do anything about it, but he heard it. Yeah, yeah.
Soralja, the first promise and commander of the Landscape. Cerelja, the palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gulul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion. Common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
Oh, look at her face. Oh.
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions. Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier.
The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new.
You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
Plain spoken, as always.
That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studium.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
in furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Sharlayan. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
Bye, Ezzy. See you later. Now the Taco Destroyer.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser Glabans.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyola.
Tradition!
I'll brush aside your feeble contenders. And then you'll see who deserves your deity.
Well said, brother.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
Fanatics.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Everybody's leaving. But where's Wiklamat? There she is. Where's everybody leaving? And she brought a friend.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Foreigners deciding the fate of a
Until
kingdom.
Tuliyola was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies. It's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid.
Aww.
She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
Hi, Namika.
I place our precious Third Promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
What? Nobody
Of the
knew
Dawn's
it?
promise. I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch.
I hate to say
I
it,
wish to
but it's
hear your
hardly a
words.
competition.
Share your feelings. Know your thoughts.
It's fine.
May we please
More than anyone.
be friends?
I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Are they yelling this? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was thinking, yo, they must be super loud because everybody can hear him. Them, both of them.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Wuklamat, she sucks. Come over here, guys, where they can't hear us shit talk her. God, she sucks. Yeah, it was like they thought she was gone already. They're like, yo, man, I'm so glad it's over. That bitch, Wuklamat, she's a loser.
Thank you, Namika.
Namika?
Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Let's go, Simba. Because I just can't wait to be Dawn servant. She's adorable. So this lady's like Zazu. Oh my god, she is. Fucking Zazu.